Good afternoon, my crafty friends. It is the first day after uh, daylight savings time, and I, for one, am a fan. I'm a big fan of daylight savings time because I got up this morning with great ideas and then just kept adding more and more so that I could share with you today some awesome ideas using the Warm Wishes cards and envelopes. Now, these are a huge size, so sometimes it's a little tricky to fill them all up. I'm going to tell you how to do that and some other fun little tips and tricks. Are you a fan of daylight savings time? And if you are watching this live, say hello, tell me who's watching. And if you're watching this on replay, let me know. Comment with replay below and you can watch it later today. I'm so happy to have you all here. And hello, Carlene, and anyone else who is watching as well. So let's see. Let's make this part bigger. Other way. Here you go. These are note cards that are available. And I'll tell you right now, you're going to want to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Oh, you can't even. Oh, I was hoping you could see the glitter. Can you see the glitter? It has a little bit of glitter here on the snow and a lot in the air as well, in the sky, the nighttime sky. These are available for Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you'll need to do that first. And let's see if I can find my banner. You can subscribe here at this address, or just go to paperpumpkin.com and then choose Lonnie Spendlove as your demonstrator. This was our November kit. There are some refills, meaning the consumable items are still available for subscribers, but the full kit is not available. However, the November kit, which will be sent out, you need to subscribe by the 10th, and then it will be sent out about the 15th or 16th, coordinates with both of these items that we're showing today. So in the November kit, each kit includes, of course, stamps, ink, and all of the consumables needed for the projects that you're going to do. These were some of the cards, and I'll show you this other one because it's landscape version. And then you added glitter to the top. I mean, these are just sparkly and beautiful. I love them. Once you're done with the kit, you still have the stamps and the ink left over. So get creative. Let me show you some of the cards we created and I shared with my subscribers. When you do subscribe with me, I send you a special email, an exclusive email each week. So here was one of the cards I made using just my stamps and some extra paper. Here was another one that was exclusively for my subscribers. It has snowflakes in the sky, a simple tearing technique to make mounds of snow. And then here's another one. Again, just simple stamping that you can use up after you are done with your kit. Hello, Anne and Kim. I get to see both of you, you get to see me and I get to listen to you. So those are some ideas of ways to continue using your kit even after you put together your cards. They're not always cards. For instance, next month, or this month rather, November's kit is also called Warm Wishes, and it will be a kit that creates 8 boxes, 8 treat packages. So you'll get 2 different designs, 4 of each, a Mossy Meadow Stampin' Spot, so there's your ink, iridescent glitter accents again, linen thread, some food safe bags to put your treats in, and then a coordinating photopolymer stamp set. Here are the Warm Wishes add-ons. That's what we're using today, is the Warm Wishes add-on cards and envelopes. Pardon me. They are $14 for 20 of them, and they are 5 by 7. So when you take these cards and fold them in half, that's a 5 by 7 card. That's a pretty big card. Let's show you some things you can do with these cards and envelopes, okay? So you could take one of the cards you just made from your October kit. We're going to use this one right here. I've already made this card. You could take these cards and a trimmer. I'm making a mess over here. Trim off the front part so that it's just a 4 by 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. Let's see if I got that. They're kind of bumpy cards, dimensional. And then look, you can put that on with more dimensionals. I'm going to use the edges of my mini dimensionals to add this to the top of this card. I'm going to cover up make sure that I cover up the moon so we don't have 2 moons. We don't live on, which one? Saturn? Which one has more moons? Venus? Mars? Jupiter? Neptune? I can't remember. We only have 1 moon. So you can make that into a larger card. That's one idea. One way to use your big cards. This is great if you're sending out a large family photo, but now you've just kind of made it extra dimensional. Look at that. Look at all the dimension with that. And then it's so sparkly and beautiful. So there's our first idea. Next idea, I'm going to move a few things over here out of my way. One of the other treats that I love about these cards are the printed envelopes. So no naked envelopes. These always make people excited to receive a pretty striped envelope with a little area for your address on there. In fact, you could stamp the cute little house that comes in the kit right on top of that if you'd like to. Okay. You can also use your very cute stamp set or bundle, which comes with the stamps and the bear punch. Now, one of the sad things is that this is currently on back ordered until the week of November 20th. So I'm going to show you an alternate idea. That is the Berry Christmas Designer Series paper. So this Berry Christmas Designer Series paper is fantastic. It has so many designs, but I really love this big design, this paper right here, to use with these cards. I'm going to show you. First of all, one of the neat things about our Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up! Is that they usually coordinate with a tool, so you can either die cut or punch them out. In this case, the bundle comes with a punch. So I've just kind of cut out a little piece of the Designer Series paper. If you already are lucky enough to have the punch, it will make it super easy to make some of these cards, and you can just punch out the images. We'll move that one aside for just a moment. Or you could stamp and punch or cut out some images like that. I even stamped the present onto a little piece of Designer Series paper and cut it out. Of course, you can always fussy cut, and that's what I did with most of my images today. I'm just going to fussy cut them out because there are more than just the bears. On some of the paper, you have some snow bunnies and some deer. So we're going to cut this out quickly. My tip for fussy cutting is always to hold your scissors still and move the paper. You can do it very quickly as you practice a little bit. So you've got all sorts of images from the paper that you can use. You love that? I love that. And this is the Berry Christmas Designer Series paper. It is available currently while supplies last, right? Okay, we need another card. One of the fun things about these cards is that you could actually set them up like this to make a display. If you wanted to put all of your forest creatures on there, you can put creatures on animals on both sides of the paper of the card. And then they could set it up and make a little Christmas display. Wouldn't that be fun? So quickly, let me move some of my stuff out of the way and remember to come back and tell you that. So I've already cut out a couple of pieces. And yes, that's what I want to do. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back again. I set my scissors down and now they're out of my way, out of my vision. I found them. Okay, we'll cut up the edges because these are a little bit larger. Some of them already have dimensionals on them, so it won't take me long to put these together. But you could easily be watching television right now I'm watching All the Light We Cannot See. I think it's such a good book, and they made it into a fairly decent, really a good Netflix series. I think there's 4 in the series. Has anybody read that book? Have you read All the Light We Cannot See? It's a really good one. Okay, so we're going to put our big bear coming in like that. And this other bear with the present. He'll go over on the next side. And then our reindeer. Take off the backing to her dimensionals. So as you're watching Netflix or Hulu or whatever you watch, Hallmark Channel, while you're watching Christmas things, just start cutting out pieces from your designer series paper. This is a leftover piece from the kit that said Merry Christmas, a leftover banner. So the kits usually have some extra pieces. So there's one example, and here's another one that I've already done. Look at that. This one I used the sentiment. Both of these have the sentiment from the kit, but you could use sentiments from a different stamp set, a previous paper pumpkin kit, and then, oh man, the pretty glitter that is included in that. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Let me show you one other thing. This time I'm going to make a box. We want to make a gift box. I'm going to use these pieces later. This one I wanted to add the bunny. I do have a little bunny cut out, so we can add him to this one. There we go. Cute little bunny. All right. So cute. All of our creatures. So that's a fun way to use your cards. Now, did you know when you purchase a prepaid subscription to Paper Pumpkin, which you can do, I will post a link both on YouTube and Facebook to the prepaid subscriptions. You can prepay for a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or 12 months subscription to Paper Pumpkin, which comes in your not your inbox, your mailbox every month. And I just asked some of my crafty friends if they liked getting an experience as a gift or a tangible item. Now, you could do both. You could get a December Paper Pumpkin kit to give as a gift along with a subscription for another 3, 6, 12 months. The 6 and 12 months is actually your best bargain. You save a couple of dollars on each of the kit rather than doing them individually. But this little gift certificate comes in the email that you receive with a Paper Pumpkin prepaid code. Say that 12 times fast. And you can fill it in. Enjoy 3 months, enjoy 6 months, and then hand them this in one of these beautiful cards, this gift certificate in the envelope and the box that you might order for December, because you can change quantity. You can get 2 or 3 or 4 boxes each month, depending on how many gift boxes you want to give away during Christmas or how many Christmas cards. You can also, as we said, get the refills. But let me show you a way to make a box. If you want to actually have creativity in a box, you can use your Warm Wishes card to create a box. Okay, very simple. I move my cards aside just for a moment so we can put our trimmer down. There we go. So I'm going to cut off a 1/2 inch on the left side. So when you have them open, I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off that left side. So I'll come over here. There's a little 1/2 inch mark and cut it off. Then I'm going to leave my cutting blade down at the bottom so I don't forget and cut these all off. And then I'm going to do a 1/2 inch score on all 4 sides. So using the light blade, the light colored blade is your scoring blade. So this gray one right here 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. Okay, and then we're going to do one more 1/2 inch right here at the in the middle where we have the score line already in our card. We're going to move that over to a 1/2 inch, which makes this actually, it should be like a 5 inch right here on the side. 5 inches will give you a 1/2 inch down the center, just off center from your other one. So now let's start folding. We might need a bone folder or something to throw that piece away, to really burnish along all of your score lines. So use your bone folder to burnish all the score lines. It's a simple box. This is a box you can make with cardstock. I just thought it was kind of fun with these pretty cards because they make such a pretty box. Okay, here's our next one. So you've got all of the score lines burnished and you're ready to do a little bit of cutting. Take your paper snips and along the long side, we're going to cut a wedge on either side of each score line. So just a teeny tiny triangle out of each score line. So along the long side only, trying to keep it easy for you. Cut all these little wedges out to create our box. Then you would print off your gift certificate that comes in the email because you'll need to enter the prepaid code on that gift certificate as well. It says, enter this redemption code at this address to sign up. So these prepaid codes don't expire, but you can only have one for yourself at a time. So you may be able to buy one and keep it if you want to. It's really a good time to buy prepaid subscriptions during celebration, which will happen in January and February, because then you get free items. You get to choose free things for yourself, or both of them for yourself. So you can see we've got that, all of the little notches, all of the little wedges cut out, right? Let's pull in, you can use whatever kind of strong adhesive you have, tear and tape, liquid glue works. It just takes a little while to dry. So I like something quick. Tear and tape, Stamp and Seal Plus would be great. Now I've lost my end of my glue dots. I'm going to use glue dots. We'll pick them up here with our. And you want to put these glue dots on the little square pieces, the printed side. So we'll put them right here and here. It up. So glue dot on the printed side. Just fold it back if you need to, because this will be the inside, is the blank side. Have you got questions? Have you got ideas? Can you think of other stamp sets that would be good to use with this? These pre-printed cards and envelopes. One more right here. Oh, really get it gooey. Okay, so all of those glue dots are on the printed side of our box. Let's put it together. So the top is going to be this piece with the moon. I'm going to put together the bottom first. So open it up. So there's your top. You're going to put the bottom together with this side, that little tab in the middle, and the tab on the right side. Tab on the right side, and tab in the middle. That leaves the top of your box to open freely. Then we'll just fold in this side. The top goes together easily, finally, like that. Now, when you put it together, you've got a box that, if you trim this down to 4 inches, it fits in perfectly. You could put some treats in there if you want to. So you're gifting not only a tangible item, but an experience. So we've got our little box. We could add some more glitter by adding this pretty balmy blue glittered ribbon. Balmy blue, what is this? Sparkle ribbon. Can you see the sparkle in this? Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. So you could tie that around from top to bottom. I actually have one that's already made with a red and gold ribbon, and I used the little house and the Merry Christmas banner from that other one. So you've got a really cute 1/2 inch deep 4x6 box right there. So pretty. And that would be the way to finish it off. You could also add a bear if you wanted to add a little bear over the top of your ribbon or as part of the box. So there's a couple of fun ways to use. Let's move these over. Your warm wishes, cards and envelopes. They're a nice large size, so they're really going to bring lots of joy, lots of ways to package those up and share them for Christmas. 20 of those in a container. That's not the word I'm looking for. In a kit, in a package. There's the word. A package. 20 of those cards plus envelopes for $14. So that's less than $1 a card. I mean, you can't even go to Hallmark for that, right? So make your own. And it's so fun to cut up that paper or use your stamps or just lay your last month's kit on or the refills. You can get some more refills and make those little kits. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you will try. Again, remember that you get these cards and envelopes. You do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. They are available only while supplies last. They had some this morning, which is, what is today? The 5th, the 6th of November. So quickly jump on. If you're not yet a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can subscribe. And I will share the link for prepaid subscriptions as well. I'll be back next Monday with more crafting. If there's something that you would like to see or learn, please put that in the comments here, either on Facebook or on YouTube, and I will be sure that I answer those, or I will try to help teach you whatever you would like to learn. Or if there's something you're like, I need ideas for this, be happy. You are so welcome. I'm so glad that you like it. I'm glad that Kim likes it too, Anne. All right, see you next week, and we'll talk to you soon. Keep crafting.